is less fish now than when we used to fishing. Men have to be going out now all 220 miles out of sea to bring in fish.
For the coral reef, I can remember when I used to go and dive the coral. It was so pretty. I know you don't see no more coral reef again anymore, you know.
We used to walk down the reef from Treasure Court, round the corner to Barracuda Hole, and that's where Daddy would shoot breakfast or fish. It was full of barracudas in those days too. And now, oh, the reef, I mean, it's lost its color and there's so few fish. It's deteriorated badly.
Years ago, when Tufton came and he was saying, boy, when you catch a lick of fish, you may have to throw them back. And people were like, no, we are talking about. But now they're ready to listen because the fishermen are sitting down and there's no fishes in the water.
I unfortunately have to get out of it because I was traveling, doing a lot of overhead expense and wasn't getting anything in return. It was such a low catch because, you know, Jamaica is one of the most overfished countries.
You talk about climate change, now the whole of the land take away. Even since Ivan and them couple storms, they come down here, mash down the seaside a lot. Them time of year used to have rough sea and now it's a calm sea. First time to see the outside so and now it come in from the land. So it look like the sea has taken a lot of the land.
This time it's supposed to be cold and now it's so hot.
Drought for me this past summer was very severe. And it was frightening to the point where I had to buy water because I have my own water catchment. And when you have to buy water, it makes you start to look at your natural resources and if they're no longer around. So when you think about things like water, air, you know, just what we take for granted, it makes you really look at it that not even a drop of water you want to waste. For me, the farm really suffered, especially my time, because I grew organically. So I really felt it. Things were basically frying. I really felt it. Like when you go outside, it's almost like the tree them are crying. The sweets up. Before the sweets up, them really came to fruition. They went to black.
In the old days, May and September were the rainy months. Just clockwork orange, always. Now, you never know. You never know.
This part of the land is very good in the dry. In the drought, it's good because it retains moisture for a long period of time, and that's what beating me now because I didn't expect this much rain, especially in November.
So the mosquito them terrible.
I live near a pond called the fish pond. Yeah. The pond came up 3 times and I had to leave the house. The flooding water come right through the house. That's a natural disaster. The water came nearly 2 feet high. And we couldn't stay in the house, so I had to move.
We had a flood out by the road there, only boats could go in.
I have seen a community here in Cherry Beach flood out, and that was a major concern. People really suffer from that flood. And, you know, to see that happen here, you know, it was devastating. You know, people were very uncomfortable, you know, having a unhappy life. So, you know, it wasn't a good sight.
Education is really the key for anything to really work here in Jamaica. We have to educate persons, and especially the younger generations and in school, what impact it's going to have on us.
I had a student who actually came to me and the principal crying because she watched the news and she heard that Jamaica is going under and she was terrified by it. So I said, do a research for yourself.
This program has allowed our students to take care of their environment more. Now we don't find them throwing the bottles on the floor. Now they are disposing of them in the containers that are there provided.
I like doing it because I like making Jamaica a cleaner place.
Persons in the community are picking up the bottles from the road and taking it into the school now.
Don't throw them in the garbage, I just store them here for them.
Okay, wonderful.
Then every time they come and pick them up.
Those bottles are for the school, Sandybank Primary School,
Yes, they asked us to save those bags for them.
Businesses, parents, community persons, the students, the teachers, the entire staff is excited.
It's a challenge in the beginning to have them picking up the bottles, but we had to bring the vibes to it.
We both had a very, very interactive session talking about the environment and how we can use things like plastic bottles that we throw away every day and mess up the ocean with and so on. How we can use that to make
musical instruments. Glass and paper, plastic tin, go in your recycling bin. Pick up the garbage, put it right place, cause in these days we don't like city waste. Pick it up. No rain, no rain. We never know climate change would bring so much pain.
Tipping skill that happened. There's a video going around with the turtle with the straw that was stuck in
Yes.
its nose, and that just ripped me apart when I saw it. So, you know, I have to, as a mother and teaching my children, I have to be mindful and become a little bit more conscious so I can pass that on to them. Everybody can make a difference. If I just walk with a bag to the store or reuse your bottles or get a reusable water bottle instead of constantly buying a cold water bottle. When I go to the supermarket, I don't get the plastic bag. If I don't have my reusables, I take a box. And then that box, I can use it again. So I think we can do our research. Boy, we have WhatsApp, we have social media, we have Instagram, we have Facebook. Anything that we need is right at our fingertips, and the globe is open to us with information.
Well, as a fisherman, you know, I work a lot across Jamaica, help to educate fishers about, you know, what we have and how important it is to protect what we have.
Nobody knew what the consequences were going to be, but now we know what we've done to poor old Mother Earth.
The environment don't need us, we need the environment, and whatever we're doing is to do it with the respect of the environment.